Welcome back to our deep dive into the Major Arcana of the Tarot, as seen through the lens of Jungian psychology. In our previous discussion, we explored the first 7 cards and how they reflect the foundational stages of the journey towards self-realization. Today, we'll continue with the next 7 cards, which further guide us through the complexities of the individuation process, helping us to integrate our shadow, confront our inner conflicts, and find balance within ourselves. Each of these cards represents a vital aspect of the psychological and spiritual challenges we face as we grow and evolve. Strength. Strength, often depicted as a woman gently closing the mouth of a lion, embodies the archetype of the hero and represents the power of the conscious mind to tame and integrate the primal, instinctual forces within us. In Jungian psychology, the lion symbolizes our base instincts, the raw, untamed energies of the unconscious that can manifest as aggression, desire, or fear. The woman in the Strength card represents the anima, the feminine aspect of the psyche that exercises control not through brute force, but through compassion, patience, and inner strength. This card teaches us that true power lies not in domination or suppression of our instincts, but in understanding, accepting, and channeling them constructively. It's a call to embrace our inner beast, to bring it into alignment with our higher self. Strength encourages us to face our fears, to confront the darker aspects of our psyche, and to cultivate the resilience necessary to navigate life's challenges. This card is about developing the inner fortitude that comes from self-discipline, courage, and a compassionate heart. The Hermit. The Hermit, often depicted as an old man holding a lantern, embodies the archetype of the wise old man and represents the introspective aspect of the psyche that seeks solitude, reflection, and inner guidance. In Jungian psychology, the hermit is the figure who retreats from the external world to explore the depths of the unconscious, seeking wisdom and truth. The lantern he carries symbolizes the light of consciousness that illuminates the darkness of the unknown. The hermit's journey is one of self-discovery, where external distractions are set aside in favor of inner contemplation. He represents the stage in the individuation process where we turn inward, seeking answers not from others, but from within ourselves. The hermit teaches us the value of introspection and solitude, encouraging us to withdraw from the noise of the world to hear the quiet voice of our inner wisdom. This card suggests a period of inner searching where the answers we seek lie within the depths of our own psyche. It's a reminder that true knowledge and understanding often come from within, and that the journey to enlightenment is a solitary path. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a powerful symbol of the cyclical nature of life, representing the Wheel of Life archetype. In Jungian psychology, this card reflects the constant flux and change that characterize our existence, as well as the forces of fate and destiny that shape our lives. The wheel, often depicted with various symbolic figures surrounding it, turns endlessly, representing the rise and fall of fortunes, the cycles of life and death, and the eternal process of becoming. The figures on the wheel represent different states of consciousness, from the highest to the lowest, symbolizing the ups and downs we experience throughout life. Jung viewed the Wheel of Fortune as a symbol of the unconscious forces that influence our lives, forces that we must learn to recognize and understand if we are to navigate the vicissitudes of fate effectively. This card teaches us that while we may not control the external events that occur in our lives, we do have control over our responses to them. The Wheel of Fortune reminds us of the importance of adaptability, resilience, and the acceptance of life's impermanence. It encourages us to recognize patterns in our lives, to understand the cycles we are part of, and to align ourselves with the natural flow of change. Justice. Justice represents the archetype of the judge and symbolizes the principles of balance, fairness, and moral integrity. In Jungian psychology, justice is the process by which we bring our inner and outer worlds into harmony, ensuring that our actions align with our values and that we take responsibility for the consequences of our choices. The figure of justice is often depicted holding a sword in one hand and scales in the other, symbolizing the dual aspects of this archetype: discernment and balance. The sword represents the clarity and decisiveness required to cut through illusion and deception, while the scales represent the need to weigh all aspects of a situation to achieve fairness and balance. Justice in the tarot is not just about legal matters or societal norms. It's about the inner process of bringing our psyche into equilibrium. This card teaches us the importance of self-examination, of being honest with ourselves, and of seeking balance in all aspects of our lives. Justice reminds us that true peace comes from living in alignment with our deepest values and principles. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man represents the archetype of the sacrificial victim and symbolizes the process of surrender, letting go, and gaining a new perspective. In Jungian psychology, this card reflects the stage in the individuation process where the ego is suspended, allowing us to see the world from a different, often paradoxical, point of view. The Hanged Man is often depicted hanging upside down from a tree, his expression calm and serene, indicating a voluntary suspension of normal consciousness. This card represents the need to pause, to detach from the usual ways of thinking and being, and to embrace a state of surrender. In this state, we can gain insights that are not accessible from our usual ego-centered perspective. The Hanged Man teaches us the value of sacrifice, the letting go of old patterns, beliefs, or attachments that no longer serve us. It's a reminder that true enlightenment often requires us to endure discomfort and uncertainty. This card invites us to embrace the paradoxes of life, to accept that sometimes we must lose in order to gain, and to trust in the process of transformation that comes from surrender. Death. Death is one of the most misunderstood cards in the tarot, yet it represents one of the most profound archetypes in Jungian psychology: transformation. Death is not just about physical death, but about the death of the old self, the shedding of outworn aspects of our identity, and the rebirth that follows. In Jungian terms, death symbolizes the process of individuation, where the old, outmoded parts of the psyche must die to make way for new growth and development. This card is often depicted as a skeletal figure riding a white horse, representing the inevitability of change and the purity of the new beginning that follows. Death teaches us that transformation is an essential part of life. It invites us to embrace change, to let go of the past, and to trust in the regenerative power of the psyche. This card is a reminder that endings are not to be feared, for they are the precursors to new beginnings. By facing the fears and anxieties associated with change, we can emerge stronger, wiser, and more whole. Temperance. Temperance represents the archetype of the alchemist and symbolizes the process of inner harmony, balance, and integration. In Jungian psychology, temperance is the stage in the individuation process where the opposing forces within the psyche are reconciled, leading to a state of wholeness. The figure of temperance is often depicted as an angel pouring liquid from one cup to another, symbolizing the blending of opposites, such as the conscious and unconscious, the masculine and feminine, the spiritual and material. This card reflects the process of tempering, where the extremes within us are balanced and harmonized, leading to a state of inner equilibrium. Temperance teaches us the importance of moderation, patience, and the careful blending of different aspects of our personality. It's a reminder that true growth comes from finding balance in all areas of life, and that the path to wholeness requires the integration of all parts of ourselves. This card encourages us to be patient with ourselves, to trust in the process of inner alchemy, and to strive for harmony in our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Conclusion. The next 7 cards in the Major Arcana represent a continuation of the journey of self-discovery and transformation. As we move through Strength, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hanged Man, Death, and Temperance, we are confronted with deeper aspects of our psyche, challenges that test our resolve, and opportunities for profound growth and healing. Each card in the tarot serves as a mirror of our own psychological and spiritual development, offering insights into the archetypal forces at play within us. By engaging with these symbols consciously, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own inner world, navigate the challenges of life with greater wisdom and compassion, and continue on the path to self-realization. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the next 7 cards of the Major Arcana. If you found this discussion insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on tarot, Jungian psychology, and the journey to self-discovery. Until next time, may your path be illuminated by the light of inner wisdom and understanding.